Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a quick little video about lash glue, and in particular becoming allergic to lash glue. Now, for those of you that have obviously followed me for a long time, firstly, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Secondly, you will know that earlier on in the year I developed blepharitis, which is basically, to cut a long story short and to describe it in the least longest way possible, basically my eyes became swollen and the rims of your eyelids where your eyelashes are becomes inflamed, crusty, it weeps, it's sore, you can't wear eye makeup, you can't wear contact lenses. It's like a form of dermatitis. Now, those of you out there that are like me that suffer from things like rhinitis, eczema, sinus problems, asthma, dust allergies, my allergies, all those things are very linked together, and unfortunately I suffer from quite a lot of them. Now, what happened was earlier on in the year I had a flare up of blepharitis on my eyes. I was like, oh my god, I had not had a flare up like this since like 12 years ago when I was still in my early 20s, and at that point I didn't know what to do, and I wasn't even wearing eyelashes at that point, so it was more like my body just attacking itself, which it likes to do. Anyway, so I had a flare up, I didn't know what it was, I stopped wearing fake eyelashes, I stopped wearing eye makeup. If you guys remember a lot of my videos in April, May time, I had minimal eye makeup on my eyes, no mascara, just a little bit of eyeshadow. And eventually, through the process of elimination, I realized it was actually my false eyelashes that was causing me to have these consistent flare-ups. As soon as the flare-up would go away, I managed to sort it out. It would come back again with vengeance. And then I figured out it was my eyelash glue. But what in my eyelash glue was causing these flare-ups? And it turned out to be the latex in the eyelash glue. Now, it turns out through a lot of research that I did that a lot of people that suffer from these kind of allergies and stuff also can potentially become allergic to latex or are already allergic to latex. Now, there are instances where you will have to have some sort of latex touch your body at some point. Now, soon after I discovered that, I was going on holiday to South Korea and I needed to have some vaccinations done. And when I went to the pharmacy that does them, the guy said to me, do you have any allergies? And I said, I'm allergic to latex. And he said, well, the needle that I'm going to inject you with is actually coated in latex. And I was like, oh, I had no idea. So I didn't actually know what the hell to do. And I was like, you know what? Let's chance it. What's the worst that can happen? I go into anaphylactic shock. I'm in a pharmacy. You can save me, hopefully. Anyway, did the injection, absolutely no reaction whatsoever. Turns out that it's a very specific form of allergic reaction to latex, especially when it's been stuck on my eyes for a significant period of time. Now, I had to then do a bit of research to try and find out ones or eyelash glues that would not be kind of aggravating my skin, aggravating my eyes. And I love wearing false eyelashes, not gonna lie. I mean, these days, ever since I became kind of used to not wearing fake eyelashes, I don't actually wear them every day like I used to. It's really weird. You know how you're constantly used to seeing yourself in a certain way, then when you stop looking like that, you don't feel comfortable with it because you're like, that whose face is that? I'm used to it now, so to me it doesn't bother me. Tomorrow I won't be wearing any falsies. I'll probably just wear some mascara or no mascara, whatever. Anyway, so I started to look around, do some research about people that are allergic to latex, specifically in eyelash glue, and what they use instead. I came across this company called Headcovers, which is a brand that was created specifically for people that have gone through chemotherapy because of cancer, people that suffer from alopecia, basically people that have gone through a variety of different things that have led to hair loss, and meaning all over hair loss, not just on your head, your eyebrows, your eyelashes, every single bloody hair on your entire body. And the person that created the brand created this eyelash glue, which I've got here, which is, it's kind of rubbed off now. It's called Secure Hold, and it's called, manufactured by Cardani. But I used MyMallBox, which is a US-based shipping company, forwarding company, to send it to myself in the UK. I ordered 3 of them, and then I thought, okay, so let's say that this works for me, then what am I going to do? I live in the UK. It's not easy to have it shipped over to me all the time. It's expensive to do that as well. Now, I was apprehensive at first, but I read all the ingredients. There's absolutely no latex in here. It's formaldehyde free. Formaldehyde, isn't that the stuff that they use to like embalm bodies with? Like, it's something to do with dead bodies, right? I mean, can you imagine you're putting that on your face? On your face, you guys. So is it any wonder that I've had like this mass reaction to these kind of chemicals? I've got very, very sensitive skin, and it seems to be with me that the older I get, the more allergies I seem to be picking up every year, and the more sensitive I'm becoming. Literally only a couple of days ago, I realized that the redness on my chin and on the side of my nose is a form of rosacea. I was like, great, now I've got something else. Anyway, so I tried it. I was so scared to do it as well, because I was like, please don't like have a flare up. What am I going to do? Anyway, so I put it on my eyes, felt no itching whatsoever. But again, I was like, let me give it a full day. I slowly took off the eyelash and my eyes were not swollen, and I was like, right, that is how I knew that it was 100% latex that was causing the problem. Now, if you think about it, when it comes to eyelash glues, let's say the duo glue, which is probably the most popular one and the one that I have always used, and that's the reason why I'm using that as an example. It's very sticky and stringy. It takes ages to dry because before you apply it to your eyes, because of the latex. When you pull it off your eyes, and it pulls off your natural eyelashes, it's the latex that's pulling it off. You know when you can easily peel off the glue off your eyelashes? It's so easily peelable because it's latex. And latex is stringy and quite stretchy. It's like elastic. These, or this one here, is not like that. If I pull it off, it won't pull off a single eyelash. It's not stringy. It's very bits and pieces to try and take it off because it doesn't have that stringy elasticity within the product that is in the duo glue. So with this kind of eyelash glue, I can actually just pull off my eyelashes without having to use the long-winded way of using a cotton bud and then using micellar water, which is the way you're supposed to do it, which is, to be honest, I'm mocking it, but that's the proper way to do it so that you don't pull off your own eyelashes. But nowadays I can just pull it off without any worries. The thing is, now, I was also concerned that with latex, obviously it's got a very strong hold as well. Will these hold up in really strong winds? So I went to Korea, took this with me. The weather there was just mad. There were times when I was literally standing in gale force winds. The wind is blowing at my face at super strength. I can feel my eyelashes fluttering, but they're staying on. It's called secure hold and it means secure hold. However, if I was to pull it off, it would just pop off very easily. There's none of that pulling of your eyelid the same way it is with a latex lash glue. And that's why I'm so happy that I've been able to find something which works for me, who is now allergic to lash glue. Now, I also thought, okay, so when this runs out, am I really gonna go through all that effort, despite the fact that I love eyelashes, fake eyelashes that much, to get them from the US? I thought, let me investigate further. What can I get in the UK, which is also affordable and is still easily available worldwide? And that's where this came in. And this is also by the brand Duo. And it comes in this orange box, just showing it to you guys like this. It comes in a black tube with red writing on it, and it's called the Dark Tone Duo Brush On Striplash Adhesive, Hypoallergenic, Latex Free, Formaldehyde Free. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, but I was still scared because I know that this has specifically been made for a certain type of person, but this necessarily hasn't been. So literally, I've only been using this for about a week. Again, absolutely perfect. I'm using it today. It works great. It doesn't irritate my eyes, doesn't bug my eyes. It comes with a brush like this, and you can just easily brush on the glue onto your lashes. When it comes to the other duo glues, which is just a squeezy tube, I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of the time squeezed out too much. It's dropped everywhere. With this, you can really control the amount that you apply to your lashes, and you don't have to apply too much. And the beauty with these type of lash glues as well is that because there's no latex that needs to dry and settle before you stick it on, you can literally stick this on within 10 seconds and it's stuck. That's amazing. Do you know how much time has been reduced now with me putting on fake eyelashes in the morning? Previously, I used to put on the duo glue, leave the lash there for like 10 minutes, wait for it to get tacky, then I'd apply it. God forbid if I spent too long waiting for it to dry, it would dry completely and I'd have to start all over again. With this, no issues whatsoever. If anything, I have to put it on as soon as possible because this dries so quickly. Basically, it gets rid of so much time getting ready in the morning. You can literally brush it on, I go blow it, and then done, gone, on my way. And then in the evening, I can just pull them off. No word of a lie, I have not lost a single eyelash since I have been using these. Now, I started using this in July, August, September, October, 3 months. I have not lost a single eyelash. This protects your eyes so much because it easily comes off. There's no stringiness, there's no stretchy gluey stuff that's coming off. That means that I will never lose an eyelash ever again, so I don't ever have to be worried about taking it off in a particular kind of way. And that's why I wanted to kind of do this video, so that I could help you guys to try and figure out if you have become suddenly allergic to the latex in lash glue. There are alternatives out there. If anything, even if you aren't allergic to latex, I would still suggest buying these because it reduces the amount of time it takes to get ready. It reduces the amount of chemicals you're applying to your eyes as well, because latex is a chemical at the end of the day, and these ones have very much got a lot less dangerous chemicals in them. I mean, formaldehyde is a dangerous chemical. Can you imagine you're applying that to your eyes day in, day out? If you're a makeup artist, definitely look into getting these. You know that you've got a short amount of time to get somebody ready very quickly, and half the time you're wasting waiting for your damn eyelash glue to dry so that you can apply it onto the eyes. This way you can do it so much more easily, and you know that your client is still going to be safe as well, because some people don't realize that they're allergic to latex either. Can you imagine if you're a makeup artist and you apply latex to somebody who's never worn latex on their face before and their face swells up? So anyway, if you've got any more comments or questions about this subject, trust me, I've become an expert nowadays, let me know below. Other than that, I hope you guys found this video useful and helpful. Let me know what your stories are, and I will try my best to help you in the comments section below. Other than that, I hope you guys are wonderful and great, and I'll see you all at the next video. Bye.